Good morning and welcome to Friday's episode of the Dialogue Show live here Net2 TV. Indeed, Beyond the Limit. Financial Friday segment with Christian Donko. Today happens to be the 16th day of the 5th month in the year of our Lord, the year 2025. Good morning once again for joining us here on Net2 TV, for tuning in here on Net2 TV as well. Those watching us on YouTube as well, good morning. Those in the diaspora, those in Ghana, good morning to you. And I'll pay you check us here every also so any pedium ponyankropon ototubon so tete kwafre mo se ade yo ehun or kofre bo tete botan no enchen e de ma ho se wo nkwa anope ya na wo ade sase woni yen edini. This has been another blissful Friday's edition of Ghana's finest and biggest breakfast in the capital city, La Enquantana Medina Municipal La Assembly in the Greater Accra metropolis. And this is Ghana's biggest and most highly respected political, social, and current affairs talk show live here on Net2 TV. So be part of the Net2 TV the Dialogue family by tuning in here or joining us on social media platform, most especially on Facebook and YouTube. Net2 TV GH, Net2 TV GH. Greater Accra, good morning. Anopei, those in the Greater Accra, Mamuni Nache, those in Ashanti region, Kumase, Yamamuni Nache, Krobia refers and take Otokohene, Utum Force to Accra, Unkwaso, Yamache, Oye Mayborn, Tinana, Odaso, Awodanima, Onana, Odaruma, 20th, Menso, Medimi birthday, Onana Nopei, Mechiao Pa, those in the Bono East, Tachimai. Anope Momachi, those watching us there, those in Ahafo, Kukum, Goso, Yamamun Sumuninachi, those in Bono Sunyane, and then in Patem, Yamamunina so Achi, Anope, some modi mofidi no atoha, na mohe, na monena Kasa Bushaku, those in Western North, Sepi, Mpatemuna, we also, Yamamuninachi, Western region, Sekunde, Takrade, and then in Patemina, Esikado. Ketan munyina yama munyina achi wasa is empoho and then empatem yama munyina achi in the western region. Central region Ugwa Cape Coast yama machi Twifu Saint Denchira ene Gomua Agona Efutu yama munyina achi. Very beautiful. Ghana is a beautiful country, and those in the 5 northern regions, and so bono echi now fahwa de kwa na okupimo isim empatemo. Northeast region, Savannah region, Yamamachi. Northern region, Upper West, Upper East, Yamamuninachi Anopai. Those in Volta region, they have a beautiful environment. Pa Yamamuninachi, Akachi, Sugakope, Aflao, and Lomenava, and then Asefo. Yamamuninachi. Ena omo oti nchumuru ene ne mpata mu nyina Yamamunina ache Felix Ade meto nkache memo ache te ohwe Net2 TV a mu nyina mo ka ho me de ani die mama o say TV stations bebrebe udi wa fidi na to a I need to appreciate you na me hu say de oye no hwe na ohwe me no mani so ntina me ma wo ache omo amanone enso e mama ache eno am ya me bra pani ba ko o se manchia nana mechiao unu aketo mechiao ana wadaruma facha be ana nipa no doso ntiana ebofa so mo achia anopai se odi ofidi na to amenua Eric Kwedu ono de o mese ye bo register na da bia wom o heme anopai ene abidwafo aka wa o yare da yare paso anopai oda ayare paso o hospital o fie na o heme mesre awurade nyankopon ameme som no di wahunu me moba no pay say awurade nya o yare safo on saw yade awurade hunu mobo se mfumso bi no aye a se boni bi no aye a se obi na de yade na ba wa awurade emhunu mobo no yi sa yare ne firo so odi gidie ni akoma paka amen a ebe yo anopa mi pese me de asem bi ehye nkran na me ma hu se uka se onyame nye bi ma wa na oye boni ayefo. There is a story in Kenya. Arahu sembi pa enye owu asem but arahu is very sad story. I know na me person no pay me 2 for. Na me de ema hu say you should be thankful and grateful to what God has done. You should be thankful and grateful for what the Lord has done. Share story here that's we. Just look at this story. This is a very sad. I was reading about it. Now, my main kind the ediho ne tea story was say in Kenya, grandmother reportedly sends 6 live chickens to school as fees after her grandchildren were sent home for owing school or owing the school. Te mame no wo mfimfini no. Ne nananom ya pam omu school fees. Mami, ne nananom no ba ko na tibe ni faso ba ko na tibe okum so. Headmaster no na ejina ni mo ho no. Ya pam ne nananom school fees. Se omu nkotena fie. Ena ode ne nkoko oni sika oni bi Kenya na asemisi Kenya. Ena wa chi ne nkoko maako nsia. E dia ko school say headmaster je na me di betua school fees. Yes, I'm not an dachi beto api. Evangelist me say. You see, in life, wo di when you kwanya to be ako school ni bi awie. Wo when you kwanya etime tua o school fees. When you baby di uti ato. O se nyankopon nya ebi ma o. Enti unna nyame ase. Enye boni aye ni. Asam we tache makoma no pay. And I'm saying, no beche. What then koko maku insia ako school say or the school fees. Ama ne nananum. And yes, I ne nananum yapam omu school fees. Njomudache ebe say. Why can't you be just use 1 minute to thank God for what He has done in your life? Why is it so difficult to thank God? Say that what that sorry. E onyankopon tiasefo nyankopon a ono eyo ne ho nyansabu akwa oturukoturu nyankopon okuta tabo no twansuo no ena ehunu mmobọ enti meda wase anopei show obi na school fees enti ode ne nkokoko wo de watimi anya bi atua o ma na wi omunya adwuma nyai o se nyame ni ho se nyame wo ho pa de na me ma wi school no mutifie o nyankopon onsum no wansum no onyame na otiasefo otiase hwese obi ne nananom wode nkokọ na ekotua school fees na wo de watimi awie school no unya adwuma nyai enti wo se nyame ni ho nyame wo ho kosua kura ugidie mu kura wudie mu sai se school no watimi akwa awie de a ene adwuma no nyame besa ma waye bi aye we a very sad story. I mean, who you know, me raho, raho pa. Sikano bini ho. Sikano e bini ho. Nemu mama ne sama me fa nkoko yi nkom kwada ne da chinti. Enkwada me de manyini, me nananom. Omo da chinti. Wo de nyame aye wadom, wo fere kurase abankran. Onyame aye wadom, wo timi high singing room. Onyame aye wadom, wonya mpa asim. When you find the bomb, also unya condition ti, yamitri more day. Don't be so wicked and ungrateful to God. Thank God. Be content with the little that you have. Ketue bi awono somu ye. Ma wani so na nyame ebe mana ekese. This is the dialogue show. Abusa for me di owo ahene edwi buisiakon. Real owo ahene on Facebook. Follow me all. And at YouTube also. My own personal YouTube channel, Real Owahini TV on YouTube. Also, bet me follow me ho. But then some papa, egu ha obit me nyabi eti. Yami ade share ne Ghana ma. Amudi mo fidi atuna 2 TV. We are here to speak the truth, nothing else. So be part of the 2 TV, the dialogue family. Good morning to the group chairman, Kencity Media. And it was massive. Youth and students are at Central University. Kudos to the organizers of this program. Enra, you are comparing on Agyapong. Bema Buada, the one thing to soon to on Tetramanfa, Onsin Shum and San Waham. You was so many man for Asen North and Asen Central for over 24 years. A vibrant politician. Ghana's finest philanthropist. Aye na famu die Emma Asen North and Asen Central. Bema baby wa me nyina. Wan ka so how o nyina on so we wa bi. Wa some 24 years scholarship ankofo anya ho. Enye the constituency nko a o manya wie. Mwa wa de aboa o mo ye bodwa adwuma wa ye na famu die wie. Na mabunu no hu se wo san so a businessman ti otonsa friend so oni mo mekasa. Na enra wa hwe na 2 TV eti o man fm sem o kan doso o kasafa yesu ene e ban se obi ye obi adwuma kro no bo wie sika wie ne yi na dia na nanom ene asofo kopa chewo o se emwa magana nko nanim eno so na ema eduru be eduru sika wie a wo nkofo adwuma mu abrochefo nyaa yanko bia bia adwuma opani ba kwa me ne ka so se wanya sika but odba be sisi dan na nkofo rent mu na mum so be bia adwuma cause o se way back rolling style me bia factory bi wo ho baby me great crony din na ni ba no so no ya wiamu nyoma nyina ya wiamu nyoma nyina Ghana for bi ni omusu ni oban se o wia nkwan mu nam free ni nkwa abrem no one stop na or the nkwan mu nam wia no be wura amanyosebu tina most of the politicians are corrupt and thieves amanyofo ni bi akronfo ebi mu ye akronfo wo Ghana ha krono pa obi apeso bo oman ne krono a o se ma menkoye politics enyo mu nyina o most of them so aye adwumaden. Most of them, Omaya Juma Dene. Ebim akun koden ana abo mobra. Ebim o wura amanyosem no oni sika dada. Emu ba akoni wura kana ohene Agyapong. O starting business nyene. Sa asem na waka na no ansem na oka bebre ni nyina ho na me depa. Yayi na dia free adwuma wie no na obi na machiri pachawo. Oh nana, go say nana be afro. Go say obi afro, no be afro. Or say eno nema Ghana progress. Ghana is not progressing because of the mindsets and the attitude of some Ghanaians. Obi abi adwuma. Krono. Utimi dis uhwe CCTV super na uze kwabrane na ewie sika yi. Ebra ba ko obi adwuma osora. Amai wana adwuma wo no. Akwadro munya ya mbewie sika owia no asaba okura iPhone 16 Pro Max ne kura no onam so opa adwuma ye adwuma na ye de ma no no boso oye nkokwasa obi adwuma sika nso no akatua bi ade ma obia no enso no but ye manage obia manage ne de kakra sana brabo ne te one city you need to manage it. Oha na ko baabi na oha no so manya baabi fufuro meko. Oha so mekodo kokofu. Sa na adwuma na wiase abrabo no ete. Obi akatua nso no. But se obi bie adwuma organa mawa. Na o se hwe adwuma no so a krono no doso. Yenuanu ma wabrochi ebi sika taa mo ho. Asama me ka brochi fo no be ya dwen. Sika taa mo ho omako bro ahasuo ho omoma hasuo ni yawo snow no no ni omoma hasuo ena afuomfo ene ekwafuom so ye de ne se nwira o tra no nyina abefo no odi abebie adwuma na odi Ghana ni abrante ba ko no ane wofa ne wofa wo ama ni sika so onsi dan ma no e wo don saka dan no so ye na e progu nsem cement blocks no pro odon saka ne wo fati abrochiro wo se me wo fa se me nua ba na ne ba no entimi di sika ba wo ya no twa picture wo fa hwe no mu si dan no wo fa hwe me se odon saka dan na me ame ko ho nya so bi se odon saka dan se na pro egu nsem ti wo fa bere a wakọ bere wa abrochi no any mindset adwin we kura ebeside na wo fa no mpo waboa. We should change our attitude towards work in this country. Yani program we started 7. Baby am yete ai nipa ba ha no. Wan sorry ahomache traffic besare o. Nti this all sorry ahomache be do ha. Do baby a utimi so that kind utimi so body na ye mre. 7 ba upo ba be gina akasa. Do ya ba adwuma ba this time afi no wotwe mu. Ba this time wotwe mu me no kasa yi. Na onso abapa ho say sima ba edu nsia 716. Ebi wadwuma mu dadaada obi nso wotwe mu ram. Ebobe 8 9 afi no okodware 10 no wadwuma mu. Odu 10 o'clock and be graphic no him. Ohim say na we so o kakra obetena wa 4 onye hwe no apake nyoma. Especially aban adwuma. Private work there wanye be wadi. Aban there oni agya oni na cause aban obi na demi akoshe wo. This is the message I compare kon enra and some of kind I want to emphasize on it. Say Ghana your progress na akachira is as a result of the ekoso. Ebinim suban kwabrane timi di nwura. Bola I don't hear pictures I you are. Wo gatamu pa gatamu fi. Wa mu na di nwura no kogu o enipa. Omampani John Mahama His Excellency and sorry free Jubilee House no mfa nwura no megu gatamu ho. Na so afo MPs o mra sebedwam they will not do that. It is you out take patemo na odi nwura to. Ewa insuo yira edu ba bia mo say oh ena nyankopon tirimo ode ena insuo yira fa omomotia uye Kristo ni timpatemo obi tu nwura gu aka wano atom insuo no be yira beku obeka se nyame ni wo ebeku insuo no ebe yiri na beku as a Ghana hwemfa obi aho obi an check hwe hwe emfa obi aho de obi apa ena oye de obi apa ena oye but when say melanso ha o de ye wadwen se hwe mfa ho one day ye chewa nko abenya sem na abusuafo owura Isaac Adongo akofa se biaba Boko Boga Central yes ono MP Isaac Adongo were a board member at the Bank of Ghana. Isaac Adongo ye nipa bia MPP aban etwam teaching the former vice president oboni super because sisi ameno kase ko parliament ono na ye chairman of the finance committee ejina tuku omo ne hwesika enwo komodie any economy no nkomudie e o mrahye bedwam ono na ye chairman of the committee Boga Center Isaac Adongo na o manfo ko ahani se ke be the finance minister and be the deputy finance minister mu bia nu aye de ma no na mum ye na kwhye Bank of Ghana as a board member and o beto asem bia twene mu asem abeto twene mu se sisia de wo dollar account a untimi fa pay ko so ko yi dollar and a Bank of Ghana for so this statement aba asem mienu no ende ibekom obi a we board member of the Bank of Ghana oka hu bio is the ordinary spokesperson obra ye wo public affairs directorate omo na ede amansan kasa omo na issue press release omo na this statement babonten a whole MP if you're a board member there are certain issues because you don't need to even come out and talk because talk is cheap for some people as a whole honorable member we a board member or representing for parliament chairman of the finance committee asema ukai ne dey asema Bank of Ghana kai o the tools and the ma be chichim mebo video no or asema no kan na chewo na ma church the Bank of Ghana for statement on by say as we can we now we can we so which is which dollar aba and the Ghana for bosi eya de papa se ko forma ebeboa na mboye no ane say na ame ye huru dollar ho sa ye huru obla sidi ni yedi o man leadership no efri Kwame Nkrumah so abisia when you train Yadoa, Omunina, come. Obi ntimi kan chep say Dr. Kwame Nkrumah na ye we nti wanye mistake no ma bi wo no so fomwan onye nipa ti say the we nipa nti obefom ti na se be ma be ye bi o me ni nyina sa na mpani ka no enti say NDC as a political party ye di o mana hye monsa na we ka we na we ya ka we a na ye kwa he. Where is the direction? Where are we heading towards as a nation? Honorable board member, honorable MP, sometimes you for politics and chain. Na yen on my own focus on the nation, because at the moment it is not National Democratic Congress and they represent your Ekuwaso. It is the Republic of Ghana, the then Gold Coast, Ghana, because Okumanpeniko Tukwaya. You can say the president of the National Democratic Congress. You say the president of the Republic of Ghana. Meaning, UMPP, NDC, any political party, any religion, Mampeni John Mahama is the president. Whether you like it or not, the Constitution of the Republic has given him 4-year mandate. In fear 9, until Yamanyo Semino. Aya yente so kakra na amanyosem ese Ghana. Ye the sports bro. Nana ya wasante yeboa. Agude mu nsem awabobo no de ba. Owura Christian Donko is our guest as usual. Today is Friday. Enche bia oba be piem ha. Na ye de enne nsem edapono so e de abro. Medi e de owo ahene. Ma ofidi ne na abetin nsem Agyadu akra me mo wache no pay. Agyadu anopai wo hemi from Kumase memwache echechiawo one wabusua ne omba bibia be fine onyame tiase onyame etiase enti onyankopon na ye bibia tika wakoma etoyem nana ya osante ebo ade agudi mu nsem obre ewie pe newspaper review will come your way asa na ye de nkomo na abro. Stay tuned, I'll be right back after this quick break.
You're welcome back from that short break. This is the Sports on Dialogue show on Netu Television. My name is Nana Yao Asante Yaboa. Yes, stati Efi Ghana Football Association. Omo astati ye pitches a war pam. Said the national teams and national clubs are mobile call campaign hono. mobetumi aye ahoboye na de pese ya achieve no na yetumi achieve new natural pitches and Ghana Football Association pese or constructing na upgrading facilities a war pam na justice enim yeboa former chief justice of the country or no and as say FIFA appointing is omra meka omohona ethics standard a war football mun globally omboa na enko enim enti justice enim emra FIFA ekoya omo congress or Paraguay and omo your official announcement justice enim yeboa he's been the president and as a head of Congress, our Ghana Football Association for a long time, or no, a former Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. Mr. Eric Alajide, a Obia, why General Manager Ama Instrateman, Karela FC, or a astute football administrator. Also, for Ghana football to develop at the youth level, no, we need to reform. Yes, we need to reform after the exit of under 20 or Egypt tournament. No, allegedly suggested say, young reform now we share tournament a course so Egypt na. Agyapong contribute to your failure. Sene Accra Sofo Kumase Asante Kotoko any Dreams FC Karela any Mediama Vision Young Apostles Holy Stars any Heart of Lions Legon City any Nations FC and Bibiani Gold Stars in Chataman has been awarded. Swag, yes, Sports Writers Association of Ghana Swag Awards 50 years. Its inception was 1975. To make it grand, SWAG are appointed 9-member committee to oversee 50th edition of the SWAG Awards. And no, an honorable Dixon Cheredua, one of the SWAG members, yes, and a honorable member of parliament, Brekum. Or no, Anna Eche, or more board committee, Nisi, Honorable Kojoba Agyapong, Maurice Kwanzaa, Rosemary Gezi, Veronica Comey, Sammy Haywood Okan, William Ezra, Kenneth Adade, and Charles Intim, Omona, a formidable committee to oversee the 50th anniversary of SWAG Awards ceremony. So in December, now to say January. Women's FA Cup, Fana Ebaso this weekend, and a League also Ebaso this weekend, where a double decker. A women's football festival at Legon Sports Stadium. A whole and a Gina ladies, any fit ladies, Ebeshia, ye FA Cup no na faith and Pemdakwa ladies, any police ladies, and so Asia leg no faith any Georgina no beba so 3 p.m. and ra and committee chairman Dr. Tony Obin, Eddie Trophy, no chair, Minister for Youth and Sports, Honorable Kofi Adams, say said the team. Intercore, Western Region edition of Intercore, secondary region, and as a zone, no, start say and ra, na for when you koshe, or China, Yamea Doma results in the Bromufia and ra, Omobe, no, and no, and Intercore way. New athletes and now discoveries are made. Yenshe Amanonisem Antoine Semenyo is always in the news now because of the performance this season. Semenyo Bournemouth are placing 50 to 60 million pounds price tag award. So say clubs are usually and if you are able to meet that amount now, you'll be releasing at the amount. Manchester United, LED Park, say Obesign a year Antoine Semenyo. Marcus Rashford, I believe he say 40 million release clause at Manchester United this year. Mumra or Cologne or Aston Villa no club will be able to and I should say Man United will be able to sell Marcus Rashford. Now I could see a kind at the Amomo. Rashford a Cologne a year Aston Villa. Liverpool maybe making their first signing. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Efi Manuti, Omoko Leverkusen, Eko Shishe, Jeremy Frimpong, Dutch international with Ghanaian lineage, or no, and a Omotion is the release clause, a 35 million euros. Or sign Isiam Kain, Emma Holland, and as a Dutch national team. And Omo Pese, he plays at the flanks very fast, and Liverpool Fuse, or no, and a bit to me, see Alexander-Arnold, and if all goes well, it's likely say Obeko Akwesi Akan Ede Ama Liverpool. Then Wyson Bournemouth central defender, 20-year-old Spanish international, Real Madrid, personal terms almost agreed. Now, £50 million no Real Madrid trigger say omobetu esikano no masan player no ako omo aseye. Say no, he's the hottest in terms of defenders in the world now. 20-year-old Spanish international. Even though Yawono Holland we decided to be see Akan Ede Ama Spanish national team. And Barcelona winning La Liga. Yes, after beating Espanyol 2-0, and Barcelona winning La Liga no. And La Liga results also no. Osasuna 2, Atletico Madrid 0, Rayo Vallecano 2, Betis 2, Getafe 0, Bilbao 2. And no any results so. Ochina Bekeni any Simba Ebeshia Ewo Confederation Cup Bebaso Ewo Morocco. Confederation Cup final first leg and no Ebebaso Morocco. NBA playoffs, Denver Nuggets any Oklahoma City Ebeshia na Omushia na playoffs that will be early morning and that's a Saturday early morning and Ebebaso. And we're under 20 AFCON semi-final results in South Africa 1, Nigeria 0, Morocco 1, Egypt 0. And it is South Africa and Morocco Ebesia our finals. Finally, tennis. Men's semi-final Ebaso and Jannik Sinner and Tommy Paul Ebesia and Carlos Alcaraz and Lorenzo Musetti and so Ebesia and a women's final and no Ebebaso Ochina Jasmine Paulini or ye Ghanaian lineage or nase nasi ifigana abosi Akan Edema Italy Paulini and Coco Golf and Ebesia ewo Rome Open Ebebaso Ochina. Aha and the idea good on some more national agenda near DSC. Nana ya Santi Eboa on behalf of the other team members. Wish you happy weekend. Take care of yourself. Dialogue Esain Abasu Cecilia.
And akwe if you are there, Friday, a lot of activities because a lot of activities because a year womb. Omo bobo mo achina mo beware ebi mu kura ware de omo mu kodi na wohwe da yesre ahyenka for driver for madaroma yesre mo madaroma mo mu kura ahyen a mo twi mo for ede omo kɔ no yesre mo tebeda yira ya wasante ebo ase se ode agode mo nsem ede abro. This is the Dialogue Show, Financial Friday. Anope. Good morning to a former First Lady, the church for a secretary to the former First Lady, Madam Sheila Opon Sechi. Sheila Opon Sechi, former aspiring parliamentary candidate for Dome Kwabenya constituency in the Greater Accra. She was the secretary to the former First Lady, Mama Rebecca Akufo-Addo. Madam Sheila Opon Sechi. Good morning to you. Mama here on the 2 TV so. Kukudam ena ehwe anopai na yera Isaac Adongo asem na waka no pese Ghana for TV na wagunu wani mase as member of parliament and was a gunu wani mase as a board member of the Bank of Ghana ene isikasem Financial Friday into Ura Christian Onkoba. Isaac Adongo describe former vice president as Maguire. A Man United player be a defender na obot stroka. So make I Maguire who no parliament. Say why economy no troka. Now how can a whole member of parliament and a member of Bank of Ghana or may you seek a crab about time? So institution or more cash basa. One way do more or more cash basa. I market to you. Uti be salary. No busa on say we a teacher ni na nurse ni. We a juma baby abusa say oh no then I'll be pia. How are yashisha salaries? Oh Ghana hano. E be pay utia. Some institutions pay be mojina no dene. But it is all part. Evangelist me say tie ni tape no. Per say tie Yura Isaac Adongo na Ghana for na TV. Na mejirisa asem na okan no. Ghana ni bia okodi nkomo no Joy News. Until let's give them that credit. On Evans Mensa and a yesa interview no. Ti you give them that credit because how na tape ni free. Yenkonko tie Ura, member of parliament for the people of Bolga Central and a member of the Bank of Ghana. Board member of Bank of Ghana, Ura Isaac Adongo Yintin in Semwebra.
If you put your dollars in the bank account, it is okay. We are happy with that. But
I need to spend it the way I want.
No, wait. So you can only get dollars if indeed you are going to use it for a dollar-denominated transaction.
Well, why should the BOG bother? It's my dollars.
No,
I put it there.
If you take it, because the central bank is supposed to regulate the use of our legal tender. And our legal tender is the cedi. So if you go to the bank to buy, to take your dollars to go and buy fufu, you don't buy fufu in dollars. We will give you cedis to go and buy fufu.
But if there's a fufu seller who wants to sell fufu to me
because that is illegal. Go and read our laws. Nobody
so what happens
is supposed
to
in
all these schools billing us fees in dollars?
So we are getting there. It's a gradual. That's
but
what
I said. I
said it's not an event. It's a process.
But this is a simple.
What you are doing is that you are not allowing me to give you a complete picture of the things we are doing.
We have a long time.
No,
except
we
that
don't
you make things that needs to be interrogated.
No, and I'm saying that
because there's some low-hanging fruits that what you've said.
And those are the ones we are targeting. Which one?
The fundamental one. The reason why the dollar is what it is that you just touched on is that this is a dollarized economy.
And I'm explaining to you.
And I haven't seen any action.
And I'm saying that.
Exactly.
I'm saying that, you see, we don't need to go on the rooftops. You see the result in the dollar rate. And we are saying that you can no longer speculate with a bank account in dollars. Because when you put the money in dollars into a bank account, we'll give you the dollars only when you need it for a dollar-denominated transaction outside of our country. Because dollars must be spent outside, not inside. But if you need the dollar to go and spend on say CD denominated transaction, we'll give you the CDs.
But this is theory. That
is what's happening. It's the reality is that
which economy?
Go and put your money in your bank account and go and get it, whether you get $1 in Ghana here.
I go to the bank all the time to take my dollars.
And you take dollars?
Then nobody asks me
dollars.
My own
when
money.
was the last time you did that?
Unless
it's illegal. You can't be giving dollars on the counter.
No. Unless I am going with CDs. In the hopes that I'll get dollars from the bank. I'm buying the dollars from the bank.
You won't be so.
That they require.
You won't
that I have a visa. I have a flight ticket.
Yeah, that's when you are traveling.
Yes,
you see, because you are going to spend the money outside.
But I want to have a dollar account in the bank.
Yes.
And I go to withdraw my dollars. Nobody's going to ask me when I'm going to use it.
I'm telling you, go and draw it tomorrow.
That is sure.
Now let me. It's a fact.
No, nobody. You don't have a dollar account. You do.
If you put your dollars in the bank account, it is okay. We are happy with that, but
I need to spend it the way I want.
No, wait. So you can only get dollars if indeed you are going to use it for a dollar-denominated transaction.
Why should the BOG bother? It's my dollars.
No,
I put it there.
If you take it, because the central bank is supposed to regulate the use of our legal tender, and our legal tender is the CD. So if you go to the bank to take your dollars to go and buy fufu, you don't buy fufu in dollars. We will give you CDs to go and buy fufu.
But if there's a fufu seller who wants to sell fufu to me
because that is illegal. Go and read our laws. Nobody is supposed to.
All these schools billing us fees in dollars.
So we are getting there. It's a gradual. That's what I said it's not an event. It's a process.
But this is a simple.
What we are doing is that you are not allowing me to give you a complete picture of the things we are doing.
We have a long time. Except
we
for
don't
you big things that needs to be interrogated.
No, and I'm saying that.
Because there's some low-hanging fruits that what you've said.
And those are the ones we are targeting. Which one?
The fundamental one. The reason why the dollar is what it is that you just touched on is that this is a dollarized economy.
And I'm explaining to you.
And I haven't seen any action.
And I'm saying that.
Exactly.
I'm saying that, you see, we don't need to go on the rooftops. You see the result in the dollar rate.
I was for Ghana for Muntie MP. I don't go on in some training. No. Era in your Bema Evans. Tie. Yeru Casa Tinting in an say. Era don't go some Rama Quine say, what be a dollar account? Obeko bank say Ukuku, you withdraw sikan in dollars. And Rama Quine, it won't happen. And what can say be a Bank of Ghana, so the statement about, or a board member, or young cooking can almost message no. Yintie the Bank of Ghana for so can. I want to go to Euro Adongo. Sebi. Dear why no? Sebi. We didn't say uno. Because only in some training din komwa, you are not the PRO for the Bank of Ghana. You don't speak on behalf of Bank of Ghana. When you're Adongo of Ghana, this is Bank of Ghana. This is not Adongo of Ghana, Bank of Ghana. You are just a board member. Upe minister wenya. Upe deputy finance minister wenya. Utikwa na ye nyedoko eye Bank of Ghana as member of the board. Now we say obie account in dollars or dollar account. No ko yisika mra makwan na ye makwan see to happen when say what challenges are. Anya onkwan so na nimdie you crowd. And we're going to win him. Say, we're going to win him. Correct statement now. Bank of Ghana, the banner, MP, not going to win him. We're going to win him. But all the justice empty statement into Sudan can come Ghana for TV. Bank of Ghana for and so the tape ya me boy who anu yaba. And obi oye board member of the Bank of Ghana. Naso obeka sem say na Bank of Ghana's for and so be respond say ya. And then I call you and I say, you buy. Hey, evangelist, they know the two sweet. I mean, this will be Sibasa. Hey, evangelist. Oh, but you must say, yeah, right. T. This is Bank of Ghana. That's wrong. Notice on foreign exchange withdrawals. I don't go what can you. Notice on foreign exchange withdrawals. Tie. May kind of bro for custom you have. Pursuant to the Bank of Ghana's mandate under the Foreign Exchange Act 2006 Act 723 and associated notices. The Bank of Ghana wishes to inform the public as follows. Over-the-counter OTC cash withdrawals in foreign currencies from foreign exchange accounts and foreign currencies accounts are allowed. We could go and pin any massive. We could go no fee. Punanim tiakra. We just number one or the first one ama honorable no or guno any massive. Asama yura MP kan neti the Bank of Ghana for kan number one the first one T. Honorable Adongo say what be a dollar account our Ghana ha. Uko yi usika wa be account usika ko $1. What be dollar account usika ko gum in dollars. Wo bre je cedis na de gum no. Emra ma kwan say uko yi illegal. And a Bank of Ghana for the statement aba say tie person to the Bank of Ghana's mandate under the Foreign Exchange Act 723. Emra wo mu in 2006. IT over the counter cash withdrawals in foreign currencies or currency from foreign exchange accounts and foreign currencies accounts are allowed. Bank of Ghana say uko usika emra bia nsi ukwayo Adongo MP okonya asasem we free hen okonya free hen. Number 2 tie the next one almost I can wasem all the statement at Bank of Ghana and the Abanti for non-foreign exchange accounts FEA and non-foreign current accounts. Account holders forex purchases for travel outside Ghana are allowed, but capped at $10,000 or its equivalent per person per trip. Omone da hono Bank of Ghana do mo kan no oma sa cap no say ubeso yi scanner oma cap to $10,000 per person wa we sika ubeso yi oma cap no so Adongo se kan wasem so oni kwan. Checks and checkbooks may continue to be issued on foreign exchange account and foreign currency account. And da hono say, open say a mouth check in your dollar account now, and also Bank of Ghana said it's allowed. The bank has not contemplated reviewing these existing measures. All banks and public are advised to take note and comply accordingly. Signed, Sandra Thompson, Miss the Secretary. 15th May 2025. And run on by. I don't go when you so MP. When you the Bank of Ghana kind the MP kind. Yes, MP nessa make a crack. The Bank of Ghana. Say dollar account ubetimi akoyi. MP so say dollar account antimi koyi. Ye ntie no the munti brofo na one journalist no. E join news ye ntie kakra.
But
I need to spend it the way I want.
No, wait. So you can only get dollars if indeed you are going to use it for a dollar-denominated transaction.
Well, why should the BOG bother? It's my dollars.
No,
I put it there.
If you take it, because the central bank is supposed to regulate the use of our legal tender, and our legal tender is the cedi. So if you go to the bank to take your dollars to go and buy fufu, you don't buy fufu in dollars. We will give you cedis to go and buy fufu.
But if there's a fufu seller who wants to sell the fufu to me
because that is illegal. Go and read our laws. Nobody
so
is
what happens
supposed
to
in
all these schools billing us fees in dollars?
So we are getting there. It's a gradual. That's
but
what I said it's not an event. It's a process.
But this is a simple.
See, what they are doing is that you are not allowing me to give you a complete picture of the things we are doing.
We have a long time.
No,
except
we
that
don't
you make things that needs to be interrogated.
No, and I'm saying that
because
you see,
there's some low-hanging fruits that you've said.
and those are the ones we are targeting. Which one?
The fundamental one. The reason why the dollar is what it is that you just touched on is that this is a dollarized economy.
And I'm explaining to you.
And I haven't seen any action.
And I'm saying that
exactly.
I'm saying that you see, we don't need to go on the rooftops. You see the result in the dollar rate. And we are saying that you can no longer speculate with a bank account in dollars. Because when you put the money in dollars into a bank account, we'll give you the dollars only when you need it for a dollar-denominated transaction outside of our country. Because dollars must be spent outside, not inside. But if you need the dollar to go and spend on, say, CD-denominated transaction, we'll give you the CDs.
But this is theory.
That is what's happening. The reality is that
which economy?
Go and put your money in your bank account and go and get it, whether you get a dollar in Ghana here.
I go to the bank all the time to take my dollars.
And you take dollars?
Then nobody asks me
dollars.
My own
when
money.
was the last time you did that?
Unless
it's illegal. You can't be giving dollars on the counter.
No. Unless I am going with CDs in the hopes that I'll get dollars from the bank. I'm buying the dollars from the bank.
You won't be sold.
That they require.
You won't
that
be.
I have a truck. I have a visa. I have a flight ticket.
Yeah, that's when you are traveling.
Yes.
You see, because you are going to spend the money outside.
But when I have a dollar account in the bank, and I go to withdraw my dollars, nobody's going to ask me when I'm going to use it.
I'm telling you, go and draw it tomorrow.
That is sure.
Now, it's a fact.
Nobody. You don't have a dollar account. You do.
If you put your dollars in the bank account, it is okay. We are happy with that. But
I need to spend it the way I want.
No, wait. So you can only get dollars if indeed you are going to use it for a dollar-denominated transaction.
Well, why should the BOG bother? It's my dollars.
No,
I put it there.
If you take it, because the central bank is supposed to regulate the use of our legal tender, and our legal tender is the cedi. So if you go to the bank to take your dollars to go and buy fufu, you don't buy fufu in dollars. We will give you cedis to go and buy fufu.
But if there's a fufu seller who wants to sell the fufu
because that is illegal. Go and read our laws. Nobody is supposed to.
In all these schools billing us fees in dollars?
So we are getting there. It's a gradual. That's what I said. I said it's not an event. It's a process.
But this is a simple.
See, what we are doing is that you are not allowing me to give you a complete picture of the things we are doing.
We have a long time.
No, we don't.
I will say, go and read our laws. Go and read our laws. And a Bank of Ghana, so Marano, on Foreign Exchange Acts, 2006, Act 723, and I'm a king kind of CCH. And TMP were chatro. Country be away was or resign. Bruni, also were goofy say or resign. By Kobe Bini. Obasa co parliament acquire propaganda. A whole MP. Now, I cried as soon as I cast on behalf of Bank of Ghana. Meanwhile, you are not the public affairs director. Why as soon as on Kasama Bank of Ghana? I don't go. Mummy phone lines, mamma. Now, me fa free for kakra. I don't pay me per se o kabi bifa. You can do me the okudi. Now a photo on about Ghanaians, your attitude, your behavior. And Yebeshe, the Honorable Nsemenwa Central University, Okoho. On your man for the Kasabi, but me person if I was say your attitude, you sue any buying. You unipedia and I'm penning for patchow. Or send them a gun and queen him. You are don't go some walking. The Bemon Swakabi. Evangelist, Honorable Ken Casafa dollar on his tape near ready, Mammy. Send our can yen Monica. I have my NTA Honorable Ken, he was speaking on the dollar to Sydney. He's a businessman, so NTA.
You invest. Priority. I mean, when we talk about priorities, you should set goals for yourself. And the goals that you set, some are more important than the others. So you have to start. Another example, I'm a pragmatic guy, and therefore I always want to give practical examples from my own experience. I stole idea from Honorable Speaker. A friend of mine was going to buy a car at $250,000. And Honorable Speaker came to me with equipment that he has imported to build his water boat company at $250,000. Whose priority is right? Because when you buy a car at $250,000, you take it out of the showroom to your house, the value depreciates right there, because you drove the car from the showroom to your house. Depreciation sets in. Whereas when you set up the factory, appreciation, it appreciates in value. So every individual should set his priorities straight. Some of them are just lavish. Some of them, when you invest in, it assures your future. So priority in every decision making, you have to prioritize the most important points first, the most important projects first, before you go to others. Then the last one, we talk about savings. You need to save. No matter how small your money is, if you want to raise capital and you have a vision, you have a dream to be yourself one day, you have to save your money, no matter how small it is. But one day, you accumulate enough capital to invest. So do not think that you have a dream, a good proposal, and you are going to bank for a loan. You are going to work for the bank for the rest of your life. I hope I've exhausted the questions so far. The one who worked for 8 hours. You establish a business. People keep asking me. This morning when I was coming, a friend of mine asked me, "Why are you sleeping?" I said, "How? I'm on my way to airport from there."
That was Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, business ideas and how to prioritize Adibia Opesa Oye. A futu enra ewo Central University. A hot energy medical course students ewo ho. Na omoyi nso ome address students no. He was the key speaker enra adisua for no share no. Na 2TV for the team and the names in Abuja for Bentemu in alcohol and ready live coverage from the Central University in Bronx. Simply be na poso. And I'm a friend for you, Bipe, and open comma media, Omongo Kabi. Quadrian enemy committing. The Mabo Bossu in Obian Chenadrian. Obian Chenadrian. The Mabo Bossu, Chewadrian. And Mammy attack you, Midu be at Temao, Pacho, Chewadrian. My draw line, message Chewadrian. Mankase mediatem. Chewadrian. Adaroma 0240-550-899 0240-550-899. A friend for me watching.
Good morning.
And I'm funny, but your point of correction, correct Dina and Wakaza.
Good morning.
Correct Dina and Wakasa Wadaroma. Also, Uti radio, Untia, Obekasa Wahoo. Only the Eka, so Wafra, Uti radio.
I would have first.
On our show, no, also show. But why?
Good morning.
But you also are very. Oh, Nipa Mago TV set radio. Hey, when you do?
Oh, today.
Yamia do me hoye.
Zaman said.
Mate, open him with you.
Zaman come to take you.
Mate, Wadaruma.
Almost $1 above.
Aye.
They told me the two of them also. No one can only say a baby as you say, I'm a $1 above for me.
Sir.
Ah, baby as you say, I'm a $1 above for me.
Oh, Kwabeso.
Ah, now one family, my friend, who came on mobile here and the same thing, I'm going to $1.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to
Okay.
$1 I said to me, maybe.
Okay.
I almost got out.
Okay.
Almost say they am ground. Now, I want to. Oh, Sunday, just small by you, you might have a ticket who came. Ah, what's the about it. Mammy to see that power will be on the bread free ticket. And then over here, but it's policy. But all the young to who the other about you now. Yeah, to Ghana.
Yeah, that's it. A German guy, that's it. For from Ra. Why are dear pa? Watch straight away from Kumasi. Watian on TNT. Hello, good morning. 0240550899. Good morning.
Good morning, Director.
Would you be your free?
Oh, I am the patrol Ibrahim, make a selfie.
Ibrahim will sell Casafre.
But you make a selfie.
Teshi, and Ibrahim Teshi. Okay, Makayo. Ibrahim, I mean, too.
Who say, your friend say, dollar bought for ma, a yen la serie, the bet, and your more papa, about that she can use a $1 for. Certainly, American China is bigger.
Yeah.
And my degree, only America is bigger. And she says, I was a dollar before. A nice probably a Mucaso, and she's a probably commission or more commission. The sour, I
buy that project. I know there's some mobile 4 months to use my project. I know there.
Thank you.
I'm on your project.
Yeah. It's in Pacho. Dollar dear, Miss Amama will bring American review. It's a $1 before.
All right.
That's the way. It's a medamose.
That's what that's it. That's what that's it. Because the last 4 months of mobile, you use so much Gukuta Bia, you use so much school there. Bia. I feel no maba. I did be on you to be an akufo-addo Dr. Baumia MPP Amemo. And General Oka Udika. Hello, good morning. Good morning. We didn't make your casa free. Okay.
The film party because that's Milan.
But your mammy to open.
One year that Kennedy actually.
Okay.
And then you maka which one or your mind. That's sense of one question. The mom but was a vision when in this book. And yet they are for a better thing. It's your yes, let me say. Yeah, when you are but then you know your penalty, Nimbuno, Siciano. But when the one see from young taking taking a drop of for taking no. Almost more Emra. No money, Mekasa, because Kennedy Mukasa, Kennedy won the power in the issue. Young Java for an I think a walk from your penalty.
Okay.
Kennedy Shakut. Also from no Ombra. A driver phone, no me and Mekita. Yanny at two about.
Okay.
Executive for me, MP for Nanga MP, but Munya positions, no me. Yanny, I walk from your boss. It's your Omrafom. Omrafom.
All right.
Yanny the Benansi.
Okay.
You tell you cry, and in the bedroom, Manante. Omrafom.
But that's it. Mete, why are there? Why are there? Obeba. Mamifa the next two callers. Na Mintio Monfensi. 0240550899. Mamifa the next caller. Hello. Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning. Udine maybe I'll free.
Good morning.
Udine maybe I'll casa free open.
Me casa free zongo. You're from Eliasu.
Eliasu. Okay, Mamintio.
Kennedy Agyapong, me penasam nemo and kabum neye. Say Kennedy Agyapong ne be wini, wini primis, nasa baumia nipa, yamwanwa, and yadia beba. Baumia so ne be wini, na your friends say Kennedy Agyapong, so your friends say Nipamba, and pay your kabum solid. As a president who forecast and resources said. Obey your friends and crown, not party war opposition. A better so obey watch my party war power.
No crack.
So
no crack. Eliasu, Wabuni, Asama de Biameka, I don't know. Say, Baku, we need a Bakuchi da for Amonchidoma. Obefamunya. I know the Makawaha, Momo Hemi show no the woman said the Biameka. Some say a 10-year piano, a tuncha, Nankabum Casa, Emra. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Udine maybe I'll free.
But your friend Mr. Lai means free Asofa.
Okay. Mr. Lai Asofa.
Yeah.
I mean you no pay.
In Pacho I no pay ni American say Ken only no bet me FA MPP fragano diako.
Okay.
Enti Miss Rose say Ken only no bet me FA MPP fragano diako.
All right.
Candidate.
All right.
Na Miss Rene say on Tony Bukakra na only yen trans yi. And just say on your nipa or your nipa 100%.
Okay. Zalai.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Why? You ever see?
Only any ever vote.
A man in fret. A man manage corner boss of the door. Person busa and ma 5. Say a dream to say. But your friend, I be my cutting mammy. Me say ma. Until or peke no tin voice among cutting. Me say a ma 5. A ma. Or bar.
They say.
Agyapong. Oh, why are they?
Why do you? Can't you hear?
The way
your family, Yatirum, or company, and the papa and the court to know America. 1,000 people like him.
Sure.
1,000 people like him.
Fantastic.
I put no more and also money.
Mate.
I put Bababona no one kasa when you be. I like can be present. Yamidimu. Bye bye.
Bye. Hajia, oh 75 years old. 75-year-old Hajia. Me say ma 4, 5 Hajia betiana ka 4. Me no, mama man freebie. Cause a man omufra omunya. A man fra omunya. A man na mu odwem. Ese dollar ko for me dwem to say. A man mo na mo yaduane. Amane bo to say, "Hello oba, udi me be akasa fe." Bema. Ah. Boya na munya bia. Mo mama paper review for manamenko. Me say my man no we be ma mesro emfre. Me pacho we de mesro. Me man no so nkasa bi. Mo mama ni trimunyo mo de mo na wodwem. Nto so bo to say, "Me ko bo de ese dollar ba for mko tete ne o ma so mo ehu ne mo aban na ba so." Ne hu say yes. And you ma koyi.
Hello.
Oba, hello.
Hello, good morning.
Aha. Oyoba, matone, oyoba. Na udi de say.
Your friend is Sister Ama.
Uta akodwem.
Pachaote.
Ukodwem ko toni oma.
The pacho me kopa.
Edwabe mu na ya woko.
Me ko kantamanfo.
Okay.
Me ko makola.
Okay.
That's any
Mate. Mate mamintio. Edwamu to say nyoma bo aba form. Ese dollar ba form e hot to say.
Hey, this said the young who crack 3 million.
Aha. Ese na akufo-addo penso na moto ne say. Aha. Ese na akufo-addo penso na moto ne say.
I wish to say what I 1.5, 1.4.
And mama and na akufo-addo penso na moto ne say.
Yes, on it 30.
And I do 1.2, 1.4.
Me come through.
Hey!
I'm Mako and Nancy. Now I'm in the front for number 2 million. Well, you should be now alone.
Mate, Maunia Maba consumer, that's it.
Yo, yes,
that's it. Hey! Jack and I didn't enough for me. Call you much. Obama could be about Obama, dear Mama Sabata Mumija or Brennaso. Hello, good morning. Hello,
good morning.
Aha. Matilda.
Memoache.
As a pram, the Anoma ball form Yatiti Biaso.
Oh, I know.
Me too.
Into Roba, Kitwane, Pinto Roba, Kitwan. Kwashama Coffee, 250.
Now, first, I'm not say
200 sometimes into about AFIC.
Sarah Banaka, first, I'm not say.
Oh, and in fact, look at the 5 to the cover top, I'm more there on fine baby. Oh, Tom, oh, I mean, your mom, your mama, and Cassan, say, and never boy in your market, or Mancasa. The first, the finance minister, and Casa, in say, and never boy in your market.
Okay.
And you know, mon friend, go when you said, or mon commerce, or mon coffin. And yes, propaganda, young Poca, and that is the reality in the ground.
All right.
Oh, and now we because top provisions, a crammer for Ladia,
school.
That was a many for this or school. Oh, I need to have 500 provisions in a movie. But I said, you cannot, yes, since I offer a discount through, and never cry and farm. A discount and never am.
Mate. Afa mama manimre. Mofa 2 callers in gown. Omejina ona. Ebrenaso. Newspaper review no. Mofa 2 callers. 0240550899. Momo momra. Na Ebrenaso. 0240550899. Next caller. Oyoba. Hello. Memoache.
Oyamawachu.
Aha. Am I team mama yede. Mama, we didn't be akasa free.
Oya kasa fi obreche. Obrache.
What do you ask kwanso?
What you ask kwanso?
Na, we didn't say.
Mesa.
Also, we didn't say. Mensa.
Hey. Mukudu buya kenro.
Oba na Bema. Hey, David. Ben pass it out to you. You from Miss Madam in Mokasa. Oh. How much the voice that I'm Saturday? It's the Bema Pala Casa so baro. Mensa would be a sort of Miss Mam Quangasa. Oh, Nessa Oban do. To know your Casawani be Mensa. Obrachere. Oh, my bray. So, call us no man bebadi abra. Hey, Mensa, only way there. Only way there is a romantic voice. What? Me so about me, you know, Sana Bema. Well, a friend from you know my events here. Never newspaper review. But that bad time, you know. Wow, so boom, you know, so bad. Sabbath, I want to say. First time, a natural. Wakasa uni. I love that. When you start, me
hairstylist na yema.
When you see a friend, I copy me nana.
That be when you. Man, factory man can.
Why not no man winning? Utina o but a fatal. I tabu to see. Me ma kan fu tisa no. Oko boss tab ya ba nye fameka.
Mati. Medas.
I'm watching.
Yeah,
yeah. Just man, I ask Antoa. Boko de.
Ya me adona.
Depends what you tomorrow.
Yo, ahene.
Oba bo so ba bukura unya.
Agyapong.
Okay, so
last hour.
Udi abnanya akukwe kumade. Dressing. Udi abnanya akukwe kumade.
Agyapong. Ene fiada. Ene Friday.
Ye you obekoso. Wedding bekoso. Driver for obi a otwika bia nso nya botre.
Nya botre.
Ebi mo say do Friday yin tufo. Because you two be for unti.
Friday they will to be for
very interesting. Well, you're a happy person. Ura Christian don't come baby. Tiamobo people so tell.
Okay, me the daily guide and I air chassis. Power crisis looms.
Hey. No. What for you now? Energy minister.
Energy minister na dia betuja.
Do so ba.
Aye.
Kasia no pa. Ono ankasa boso.
Aye.
Yankwai.
And in quotes, Ghana must go to drive global attention. Nungwa families filed for injunction against Zoom Lion subsidiary. NDC fears me, wound to me. SML innovation attracting global interest. Professor Boateng.
Okay.
Maxi wins Otumfo Gold Award. Nti daily guide here or the ban of me family no ewo modia na no pay ka ye monsan kane aho esem I would say energy minister Yera George na pon e dia ba betu just say
say yan she ya enche bia no Ghana yes abeko yedum somo na enye asem bia ebro so bia ni na so ba kogina sikasem so o say sika twitwi dia ye hia e dia koye energy sector no nye sika keto no nti ene bema ya kodum so no say aban anhye na mpanifo anhye a ene edum so yime ne o ka say yes abefa ne ntoma pefra e wo man mu a we ye de ho kokobo aba beto amanfo anim ti wo hu say edum so no apagya ne ti e wo mpatem mu ba bia woti bia energy minister di ka be yiwa so tire we enye kasa bia enu nti enu nse na no pay de esomo na ase so ase mazim we so 24 gold awards eno so awards so kwa akọ edi amano na si wasante mante mu papa na chese cardila wono ena ye ka obi a oton card and card se fe wona adwuma mu a abasobode sonko etimi edi akọ amano na katafa to so miensan so adishe bi omo wonungwa edi omasemo to zoom live for any more chese zoom live for any omundi ni ye kwatan so mo sa ase hu nsem bi zoom live for age aboso a ho e no muto mo ball egu na se bi be fo obi ade kra wontimi fa ne trasa se wo de famra kwan so anampo se woni abusafo etina se na hihye ya mo be ye no ni na etimi sipi na we yankwan kwaye sa anope mo de hu nsem so e ba bedan ye
me the daily graphic to aso Ghanaian theater goes global. Ghana must go response to big push initiative. Agyapong primary school ransacked. Roofing sheets, fittings, burglar proofs stolen. National security rescue mission details into daily graphic there or the ban of pay eso enono.
Me to aso e dia ma dia daily graphic comments ma no pen e ba kopie mu wachem oda kata fe to so do miensa akonfotacho ma bi e to menesi school so a ukọ oda patem mo ha dwempa na we no e Anglican school e wo ho e na konfo akọ na ade ba kwa makoya ahometi se esukuu fo mo fra wotena classroom esua ade wotimi awia 7 chance e wo sukuu dan ni su na mo awia mo tutu roofing sheet no asset tutu light ho neme wo ho nyina e de kọ sebi ukọ mo washrooms ahodo a ye kan say WC ahodo e wo ho mo tenetena so no nyina akonfo ye tutu ni nyina e de kọ asese teacher fo bi nkonya kra de aka ho a anope daily graphic ka cha yen say asema esi e wo achem odan eno no na utimi usa akonfo mo kodi dwuma sebi omo ho kire wo mo pa na sebi nka obetimi akobi school ma akofa WC wo ho nyina de kọ a wo de kwa akoye den aban ade wo kwa akoku tutu nchese dan no na wo de akwa akoye den po eno ene nsema anope echegu e wo daily graphic mo enu nti omo de etu ankra ban ene obi ebi wona nsem se omo so omumu na sisi asukuu no akwa ho ye hia mo ampanifo ede nsem yi aba betu dwa yes emrahye bedwene a wogina mo e wo ho de ma de hye no onabo Alexander akwa wo de wunwuma so ene nti we de adaroma fo ndi ko kire mo e wo ho.
Okay, me the new weekend crusading guide so to us so lights out imminent. Energy minister says in quotes Ghanaians will wake up to country without power as ministry struggles for 1.1 billion Ghana cedis. 6 convicted in payroll corruption scandal. We see a coming up storm in Ashanti over missing fertilizers. Minister brother stand accused. Over-the-counter dollar withdrawals still allowed. Bog. Samira Baumia Literature Prize announces call for entries for 2025 edition. Playwright Latif Abubakar out with, in quotes, Ghana must go. Tourism Minister declares play portrays Ghana as premier destination for tourism and investment. More tension at Shy Hills over land disputes into the new weekend crusading guide yes or no.
Yeah, to also be a modern yet to also the new crusading guide weekend crusading guide na no pay yeah they to also yeah to also free asante man te mo fe try and be air koso fet be ira ye hu baby akwa akodi se hwan nsem ne wo se hwan nsem na akwa akodi adope hu nsem aba bete ho a ye bomu amane e de amasaranso na light hu nsem so adope yakeke bi e de achewo na esiketutwi dia ye hia e de akoye energy sector no 1.1 billion eno eni sika ye je e de akoho anya saade a ene na dum so no ebe sanso aba ifie bi ebe hia sika no anya sa dum so no ebe sanso aba afen so ma mi samira
there's a MPP for no more drink cases in this issue. Yes. That is because you could Uber translate say then na akufo-addo de no or so na kania no or so na mo nko mo de bia mo ba mo hu kania manage. There's a energy minister from Boache Jakwabesi do free work no. Omodwe ukura drink cases in NDC for you.
President ka say opposition ka say before obe fi aban no solve light issue na ansa na wo fi aban enti see a wa ba adent na won timi solve
o say omo na ono na solve na MPP for better fast okay na solve
na solve
well you paper bed no and how you
me akaba me fa to aso ma mi Samira ba mi aso e de aba betu just say akwanya ba e de amobi biara opese ni oto ana disua so anampo se ni opese oye bia no akwanya so ko aba e de amao
me did the chronicle to aso human beast story for appear in whole court today. SML positions Ghana as a front runner in the drive to data sovereignty. Professor Boateng, dollar withdrawals in quotes, Burger Adam Smith lied, question mark, ewo honum, and also ewa Hassan.
Dollar withdrawal, Burger Adam Smith lied, I don't go akutratro. The whole MP, whole Bank of Ghana, utikura na eno wakunya washe. Position ya teacher you free. Eno wakunya Bank of Ghana as board member. Uonya kukudo say. Emrebi amma kwan say obi dollar account a obekọ counter akwa iska. Bank of Ghana for also issue statement say o ma render no. I mean I don't know, I don't want to use that word say useless.
Opeso ya akesisem kakra.
Akesisem the whole MP. Obu officer. Wa board do. We nkwa de. We no finance committee chairman. Adie be.
I was so idea about here. Na ye ko hope. Ho got so na no pe wo de ba betu just say emrante kwa bi awodon nine aso for ka ho. Wo ya attempt wo ye wona dream say wo beji obi cry the finish man pa no ye taxi driver. Na no mu nsem no e na no pay the chronic we ka che say akotofo achisa nipa na ye ne emra ene omudi kata fe to so enwotre ensem yi e wo sara so na I don't go home some so yeah the can bobo so amount.
Okay, for
the Ghanaian Times to us so mass decongestion, get off pavements, foot bridges. AMA gives traders Tuesday deadline. NPP bans internal campaigns until nominations open.
Okay.
We will improve road networks. President Mahama and at times need fund no and also so Ewa has sent Ghanaian Times no.
Okay. All right. Into Ghanaian Times there no. Man penny said they will improve what?
Road networks.
The papa. But to mobile sense mobile mo fa quota ba ko bia ko ngu kwan bia so. E kwan bia wo Ghana sisi bia yakufo kwan ya. Oba obeye. O mobile mu quota bia you hu se o ma kwan bia. E hu so ma si school dan bia. You hu so ma si hospital bia. Ba mobile sisi ano pa mobile no. Bosome na ni ehu hwe anti eno so asema da ko e be
omo de mani chira oso na mo for mani chen kania no so because we ya kwan na kania ni so eno so de semeba.
Well the next paper
the Daily Statesman Bog exposes Bank of Ghana exposes Isaac Adongo over dollar account misinformation.
I don't pay kwa na me share papers mo. And I'm sure say some can was because who can some no kind now statement now Bank of Ghana the buy now. Me dream want to say. There's a board meeting kra unko. Emra no kra no onken kan. Ono say o kasa ono ka che dipan say then you don't read our laws. Law no na expose you. And we din e bo paper ma umfoni da Burger Center MP. And when you wu. Yo, yankwe.
Okay. Citizens seeks clarity on CJ removal. Call for entries opens for 2025. Samira Baumia Literature Prize. Ochehene supports Ama Jane Foundation. Into Daily Statesman. So Eddie.
All right. Now, for the Daily Gist and so the Daily Gist and so Eddie will be Abba. Na omonso asema more can papers na be na omonso Edinam. Aha. Headline or say blows at Jubilee House. Senator Valerie Sawyer face off. Esen to kwabi esi o Jubilee House no. Enya sem ketwa. Ayere sebenta. I will chop off Vivian Jail hands. NDC Women's Organizer threatens. Vivian Jane Lawrence Outra Kumewood. They say NDC man post station say regional coordinator for school feeding. And a women organizer said, men, na Vivian, you are campaigning me. Make you can start to go. And secretary, but a judge the party, and also the Democrat, the Daily Gist, or the Aban. So we. Okay, you fancy now. Yen twaso because asemi e dawo 1 minute e twaza asemi si yesi asen ora kese ewo asen fosu batamo okay mami o 53 years and ne mpana o 25 mami o 53 years o fa boy 25 na brand ye ne se de bia mami no fufuo ma na enam o de gusu na doso but o de okotwa bi bae no na number akopɛ na ede and that's when one tia says, "My man, the number quarter so." Ti wa boom, I mean, prepare. Maybe someone of my 25 years, 53 trim, but I'm a young.
Mamma no ma. Oh, ma.
Mamma no ma. The Baba Kwame any interview, no pay me the news or radio. The Baba Kwame ye, the Bano Cobinas, the Bano Cobinas and Brantian.
And see, Mamma no ma. I didn't see na ne ma. Emma kwai ananema etsi ase se
hwe ma obi ate ne ba bi o senya de omani o ma minute
no money o ma
da bi o manyinyi wa wo ma o manyinyi 26 27 30 o mo ko mbabi
no wa he se me fa ne se kame ma meti ase a na kame ma mi tu sa na mo we a me meti na se me ma
oh da ebia no feel boy so
sikrada David
sa won so
ebia no nto do mu dan ti ma me na asem no onte ase
onte do Mamma here branch 25 ebia ebia on person obi abegine on person obi abegine no
oba die
se sabre wa de opa na wo
kakra but oba be ma o David
ode David o emrantie no e free 25 aircon 23 if you say 20 unya do 18 bana mema no energy Strongly. Entiana on the also have my 50 years now brand take to a bit nachi. As you cry back go or young one Juman Cassa. Or more young one Juma. And so, Mammy Penny, 7 never be over 50 age. No, my friend, my man. But I quite say my or young man who Juma party, my men who die. And see a man in Ambe brain. Only top money, or the season they used to drop money. Oh my goodness. Yeah, fancy. Now, ever toss on your me, I do my job. Okay. Aha, yenua ima Kofi ma digital officer. Ne papa da form. Kwa PPS right?
PPS.
Kwa PPS. Ensabodi na ebeje. Enti china kwa PPS yenua ba ku ima. Ono na artworks ye wa nyina o ye design hwan enioma nwonwan ono so onye kese da na nyina e wo saade num. Odi ma na no design nwonwan bibi nwonwan bi nyina ono ye oya de papa da form ti menjiri se ye man kafra papa wu ni ma me wu de aye ba unso yusu aye hu pa enye bibi o also esunu o pata je esu enye bibi esika sikon be ye no
correct
se sika me koye aye bi MC e wo State House 12 April ana me koye aye MC masa man ti so bi esu oh ba esu no musu uhu no me say ne ba boy ba committee nchen o people na nizim osu batu but here for no sika ni ho osu ma ni
so na ho be ya o mo no abon san kese
o ba ti say me so na ye na ye me ya
esa o sika be ye na osu di ma we de kafra abuja for ora Christian don kwa bedu fia enkomo na e ba bedi no dum so e ba obem bi so ono sika semo nkomodie no ne edi ena fe adongo die kakra be fam aha ne Adam Matters da ho ni nyina samejam physical sem ni nyina owura Christian donko or chartered accountant and ye ne no ba bedi nkomo ye homeso sema aba ye ba today's discussion on the dialogue show. Drop your comment or YouTube ye ba kenkan nyina me din de owo ahene. I'll be right back after this quick break.
Allahu Akbar, Muhammad Rasulullah, Ya Habib Allah,
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Jama'a kuna kallon mu daga Net 2, ni ne naku Abu Karim. Lokaci ya kai za mu so kawo muku shirye-shirye daga Net 2 in Allah ya yarda. Za mu komo cikin zango mu duba lokacin sallan mu, batun addinin mu, batun makarantar mu, batun abincin mu na gargajiya cikin zango. Yanda za a yi mu gane batun gwamnati da addini iya so zama mu yake kyau cikin zango. A dunga kallon mu daga Net 2, ni ne naku Abu Karim. Wassalamu alaikum.
Politics is a serious business and therefore requires a greater accountability and a more responsive system of governance.
We need to take harsh measures for the system to work. That is the job of the government. Yeah. When somebody gets arrested, he should be punished.
Many years after our independence,
Ghana, your beloved country, is free forever.
How has democracy impacted on us in areas such as education, culture, infrastructural development, proper healthcare system, creation of a disciplined society for us all, and most especially the economy. Ghana is also a member of the Committee of Nations, and I ask, how ready are we to take our rightful position in global politics? Join me, your host, Ohene Amwako, on The Seat Show on Net2 TV.
Make a date with us every Monday, Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. The Seat on Net2 television, hotter than before.
I was for Brasso say today's discussions abroad on Net2 television Friday's episode Financial Friday segment with Christian Donko with your chartered accountant. Energy Minister Honorable John Jinapo say Kania ne baby drew any baby akwakudu anhwe ya ibi dum so na ne ho mframa nketo bi ahase na anhwe ne die be kuma ankasa ai no be dum anye so nti be den sika omuhia annually ai sika bi a Ghana for busa say etimi di sika 2.7 billion ekop Jubilee House. Etimi di 300 million eto sanitary pad. Na sika bi wo se etua makane ne gina so ma productivity cost ro dia. Ene na ban no why serious ana. Ebi busa say adwen kese be na akufo-addo. Ene na so afo ne di adwuma. E makane ne stabilize. Na di adwen so ena aban we e di adwuma. Eno so yasema mbusa. Ebe hwe ye ma Mr. Adapa ene yura Sami Jemfi ene presidency so ma pardon say you should go and sin no more no so dollar ho nsem ebedi sa nkomo no na yura Adongo Isaac a whole honorable member of parliament and member of the Bank of Ghana board member was say emra makwan say obi be call counter say or dollar account or kwako yiska and a Bank of Ghana so they a foreign currencies account and a foreign exchange act 723 2006 emra mo say da Adongo kan wati honorable men say okenka emra na che nanso nini Adongo de ni bere say the work na enokre ti say Bank of Ghana exposing nti asemwe yemfa ne say we ni nsemfua bia ye hwe na openi na boy ho is Adongo e mo ache
yo henu
boko de
homode wo
ye da yesu ase ade ache de na ade ache ade ache de na ade ache
papa amfa kunya na minchia wetiefo
okay
ene wahwefo mfa nchia kase so ma honorable Kennedy in Agyapong.
Fantastic.
Yesterday the priest was charged.
Sure.
Yeah, I think he's doing well.
Yeah.
Me French asuma me angasa man Stella.
Fantastic.
So yeah, the support in Libya. Yeah, danasi. Na minchia Monica don't call me a sister.
Right.
I also chia open. This also of show. And I order force to say minfa in Chakasia mom.
Okay.
Abu so for so
Abu Bompire.
I was Abucha. Abucha, I'm fellow pa. Very soon you be invited to no ba.
Yeah.
I'm fashion near the so and my Abu for so much. Okay. Age number 1.
Mate.
So you chia pa.
Well, and some of the doors. Energy Minister Boy Koko. But me say yeah the Sami Jemfi asem be say because statement from the Minister for Government Communications, the Honorable Felix Kwachi Ofosu, and say Ira Sami Jemfi abai say or the ho ache no nti we nanya say bi o say ka bi o abai say we nanya boni bi no oye wachiche ne dollars a wachiche mo ma yemfi nai munya ni deliver. I am kasi ebi mo so de toto ho akoye chartered accountant me say wakum I want that as asem we be fa na say
yo wa hear me that I think it's a video no me hu bi
okay
na ma hwebi
okay
na am say ne car mu no we bie na o chichesika me Sami Jemfi no I think it's a me call baby sometime be and I'm here physically remember when be now so it's our place you know let me say me client to be na never is the name is no call say studio as a day and me who situation and up to this time but then you see champion the issue is that Sabio if you are saying I want it you see obi friend nyame na obi njira ho meboa
yeah
ntinka Sabio ono na say
$4
$1 na oba be obeche so even Adongo asemo ka it contradicts Sami Jemfi's one o ka se obi $1 amonko withdraw na u jina ho no mu u dwa wanum Adam Smith na o jina ho na Sami Jemfi eche dollars wo ka na bizan so no do ko withdraw so enti Kamedia said there Sabio de nisika cha
ono nya nisika
ina ko de cha nka nye problem but it's a problem because that particular guy is Sami Jemfi no ni odi din ko 4 pen
you waka
yes our dear din ko 4 pen and no na aye the problem what did the obi there come when we say yes obi a committee crime but what about you e bia nipa krompo a na o compare no na o destroy no se ye hwe nipa no a wa bo bra krasensen eso akwewe so mu a the way obedi udwuma akeka ho asem eno na ye matter say wo no nkofo ni mu o bo brother ben a wonya dollars na wo spread it So be na koba ne sa. And Kabeka say, look, I've told you that, look, all the politicians, I'm telling you, I am very bank. I'm fear now, dollars. I told you. And you come and be an answer or you finish, and now you twice here, and you're quite near Hipugu. And you now has where's having you account to go trace. But I see a tracing in 2 account to be about $1 near CDs and also Kakra. But I know they are
formality.
Look, Sha Sicilia Dapa Onukra de Tio Nisika Gufi, Anna Obi Obiakobo Mukron, ni made, and Wako report. Say, Nation fee. Eh, yes, was to Sika on fee, including foreign money.
OSPD
didn't hujim. Ni asom be a national sami jemfi ni sub meeting in the new. Mbamia obetumi awo or starting say all working for international agencies. Now there be anajama utuanufu ano.
Sister Dapa was here when the date of birth almost 72 years.
72 years. Yeah. And you started working very early. Look, yeah. My research was Cecilia Dapa. Listen to me. Look, in 1982, she was working for ECOWAS as principal development officer.
1982.
1982. She was taking dollars.
As at that time.
Cecilia Dapa. 2. 1992. AU, now your principal consultant on development.
African Union.
Yes.
That's a highly respectable institution.
And these are international positions.
Yes.
That your remuneration are in foreign money. Foreign money. And most of Negumaya say no, or stay outside. So probably she might have foreign account. Because look, these agencies, when they are paying you, they pay into your account in foreign money. Make sure Cecilia Dapa, near your class of dollar, legitimate. Look, 1992 to 1995, principal consultant, United Nations, UN. She was earning dollars.
Hey.
I mean, my dates.
82.
Now, my mother won't share the profile. Me, my money in the CV. Look, United Nations, 1995 to 99. UN Secretary General, a formal committee.
Okay.
So what I say to assist Africa and others. She was a committee member, paying dollars. Look, if you look at 20, we say US aid, also America for now more aid. Africa. Donald Trump, she was a principal consultant to the US aid.
For the sake of our viewers, and any other tour, the screen or so.
Yes.
Mr. Champion Donko, the almost in the house.
Yes.
And he submitted Fisu, you know, a
So what I say? Look, beyond that, 2005 to today, there was a minister, deputy minister of water and what?
Resources.
Yeah.
2005 to 2006.
Yes.
Deputy minister.
Yes.
That was.
And then was substantive minister 2006 to 2009 or so.
Yeah,
Minister of State, Meboa.
Yeah.
And then beyond that, now from 2005 to 2030, we say member of parliament.
For Bantama.
Look at the accolade. Look at all the woman. We say not to talk about the husband. The husband, you can't papa no.
You could not say they make our
international consult engineer.
An astute, international, recognized, renowned, international.
I think said the whole Africa
and that Ghana high-rise
buildings.
On the designer
and the designer.
In fact, I know the new Kunga 70.
So what I said, beyond that, I'm probably to Juma. I'm why the owners in the workers. See what I say? And this character, Juma Superman, simply because Nisika Gunifi. Now, there are workers for what Tuamoka.
No, in fact, Wabobra. Looking at the reputation, the CV, the baby or chassis free.
Yes.
In fact, my man the brother Wabobi. Because 72 years. Looking at the age of baby or chassis free and office institutions, our international offices.
Yes.
Our eduman there. Wabobra.
That is it.
Yeah, Wabobra.
Na se sebio ni sika gu ni dem. Na se obi akwa no na willingly because when so ye genuine business. Why ye adwuma? No correspondence. Ni yeso. To the extent that even the woman, your man resign.
Yeah. Some of fish super now.
A super now me or mammy the to
me kai pa. Me real feeder.
What you say? Whoa, show profile. What then why? Look, apart from me, 10 years saw you then 10 for
my uncle can some video. My uncle can some video no kakra. For viewers, some of them fee so then that's yanka kakra na mo. Any some of them fee or you 10K NUST communication officer.
Akatwenim.
T. Or some 10K NUST president 2011 to 2012 and also
akatwenim.
Obey PRO for KMA and they be obenya kakra. PRO no Kasama Kumasi Metropolitan Summit 2013. And obey special assistant to Kujubonsu. You say Kujubonsu suma for Nebua for 2014 to be on Sebemani kakra. And obey SRC president Edema Ghana Law School, and also in Tuaka. And obey communication officer in DC 2018 to now. And also communication and obey managing director Edema PMMC January 2025 to April.
That is also Kakutiama.
And Ukana and Ziano Daniel and Iben CEO Edema Good Board. And to the Toto Sisia the difference on the champion.
So what I say?
Very huge.
Very, very huge. Yeah. As soon as Aquawe, I do the yes, Sicilia Dapa. And they won't. So what I say? And to the extent that, yes, you Wapache Unti, a young giant and cannot be idea. I could. Shall MPP Nipa, and yet, I was a media position or Cochesica, MPP near, and Capati in the Bebu. Mina make a show.
They will be loud on it.
Miss Mina make a show. And now come on, she say 4 years. And now the Bayer campaign idea way. As one MPP. Never for jumping to defense. Munkwana winning politics. Oh, and Yashi, right. Looking at the country says, and Yashi, but this guy, you're any power in Confor. And Yashi, Mina make a show. Cancel Chenipa, Sakaway or opposition, and on ya, more MPP, Nibico chair, dollars, our car one can win.
Casamasi.
What you say? Anti champion, look, if we are sitting here, obey Biano, Ubenya Hokutia, one will say, Yanko Paul said, God took wisdom out of him. And I shall behavior.
The refuge, cry.
Yes, Yanko behavior. And he said, Abatoho. AGL by way, make one so for Sukachi Ben now, so say, I advise Wabonu Coconera, and I'm say, way, and you know, I'm a cracker, because me means on Yanni. Now, the God board not done, and only a baby Jessica, everybody says Ganasica. A God board. And also, I any baby a confidentiality, you to me, I bestowed that confidentiality in him. And the into way a news. So what I say, and we are saying, Yankopon, so ya dear be an Yankopon show. 1 year or year, 1 in Ugazi. And say, yes, on travel, na we are saying, Siciano, near Esino, no judgment if president about. Say, ye na you be Muba, yet assassin to see a queen. Obi so dia baba ye be hwe se obi betumi aka wa asase so a ye ho ye nim champion so obi so dia baba meboa eno so ye be hwe se ye betumi aka na se a law ya baka so wa set president meboa so akwache dollars no yanya no hwe enti obi so dia baba ye be hwe se obi betumi dia politics wo kromu anu a when it is about you it's good when it is about somebody and then they are bad ye fa ne nka hwe MPP fo a konfo we to me fa bomo etinu me chiche krono ne ye dia to ni paso so almost sa sikanina to the extent that president himself to make us a good for the time. Now economy no crime scene. Crime scene just say you have to take down the sikana rough. Me na mkache a good for the mama njira champion. Maka say is the best gift so far God gave us. In the future, maybe be an honorable king. And I'm sure I'm but Mama with you own to be a Akufo-Addo with all standards, own to me, all measure everything. Look, a Juma Akufo-Addo here, own to me near 20% of it. In fact, let's put it down.
Because
on to me,
Akufo-Addo standard was set here to hold.
Me na make a chira 111 hospital the mao. Akufo-Addo him say wa commission emu be 5 or something. Because say emu a big crowd do 80% stage of completion.
Yes, you.
Budget ben 110 hospital. On to me, look at the roads. Anna pay. Show me one road yetra. Baby crown for the discontinue. Ama bibi enkoso. So what I say? Look, just say was setting standard and the standard not setting yet about the moderacy, choir of faswa or utilizing the country limited resources. The limited resources Akufo-Addo had a way of managing. Makachi was a champion. To do big things is not about we giving you the whole US money. Okay. Now the economy. Say US for budget, I want to share US and now more develop. Yet the Bahana more, Ghana more. I'm telling you, will still be underdeveloped. Because you soon you're buying. You've been training in Nadia Kuguyam Passy and go down our burdens. Now it's also a creative problem on my own. That is it. Akufo-Addo protected the consolidated fund very well. It's not to me young Niamaka now. And yes, say beer. Now a sikabia or no extraordinary sikabia. Because even if you look at the profiling of our data in terms of dollar, next is a Akufo-Addo crown on one board a car as compared to for modern no can do form. But he was able to do so much because of protecting consolidated fund. And for example, they said, look, Akufo-Addo, you said under Akufo-Addo, appointed 88 ministers. Now also we reduce by him. 60
ministers.
Yeah. Now, our house in the Jubilee House, about 8 agencies. And you are housing how much? 4. Yet, Akufo-Addo used 327 million to take care of all the expenses there. One house what is use 2.7 billion at the Akoto chop. How are you going to convince me?
How are you
going to convince me?
I don't get it because
I don't get it.
Say Obitimi presidency.
Yeah.
Now or the special initiative ministry.
Yes.
Or the one district, one factory. Nesa nyomanya makumaku 8.
Yeah.
Ako share under presidency. No timi bonka 320 million, 327 million.
Yes.
Ghana cedis.
Ghana cedis.
Now all the 4 agencies.
4 agencies.
Now
what say you reduce cost?
Only 2.7.
We should be moderate. 2.7 billion.
Just only 700 million. That's so crass.
Papa, Akufo-Addo the end of the million. And now who energy minister? What about crown and now the one as so much? I mean, I out there because we are minister. Who be tracking looming power crisis? I
don't get it.
What you want more? Obia prepare budget 2.7 billion for Jubilee House in Kodi. Now the country say 1.2 billion to your crisis. When you serious? Are you a government? And professors in our teaching one take back. Professor Gachi, Professor Jampo, Professor Wapi, where are you? Now we are part of this government.
The so-called academia.
Academians.
Where are they?
What are they?
The civil society organization.
Meanwhile, you all had input into this budget. 2.7 billion. They are called Jubilee House. That who Jenna Papa Kacham say 1.2 billion. You have a crisis. You are not serious. So, and this are that how you have handled a country to a hands.
The Akufo-Addo managing the say.
Yes, I manage it.
Akufo-Addo say 1 year.
What is it? Now what 300 million somebody are sending 3 part. And you are coming to telling me say 1.2 billion power crisis. Are you serious? Champion, look, maybe say, enti and to gold war or mine nanko for control gold war. You what budget 4.5 billion? The amount of million for some to gold. Now the catch say energy sector debt 1.2 billion to enter do sombra, and you are happy. Who be one Ghanaians? Champion, electricity in Tiaka. Shall bill be about this month? 214%, you know. And as I would about I know what toy prepaid now. I know what a cost is how. And I'm saying 14.7 years. Then I'm catch in spite of all this, over 1.2 billion. Now there's that one free 2.7 billion now. They are called Jubilee House in it. Tiflim. What Tiflim one? Champion 2.7 billion to 1.2 free. You still have 1.5 over 1.5 billion. Maybe what? Akufo-addo use 327 million. What is it?
What free million? Billion.
Billion. And Akufo-addo the football three kura is still about 1 billion.
Yeah.
And you are still threatening Ghanaians. Look at Dumse and Nipakuom, Briar, Papa, Etumia sustaining in spite of even free SHS, a car, or boy now. He was able to sustain the economy. Am I in your light? Adiacha and a lumi a eba. Adiacha and I say, why? Meanwhile, I'm out for electricity. It can be generate. So, how is it? So, anti-champion, let me tell you, say, look, it's about how you set your parameters right. What is it? How you prioritize certain things that Ghana, Yanka's economy, no, and have very relevant to the economy. And you will prepare budget to say, you look at a near maybe a bit to make Ghana, a bit to mama for businesses. I say that time your time doom so a very, very eminent champion. And for business is a good year. What I say? Business is a good country. Wow. Meanwhile, so not when she share or IMF, no, I'm not even public sector crowd to me for neither. So huge unemployment, and now they two papa akufo-addo so. Na papa buy or 10 things around. What I say? And every step on the way, champion, Osha, can we prepare budget? Why wouldn't you say you look at budget now prepare? Which area and irrelevant? I'm if you say. Man first enough and kohonma able to make creative problem. You look at all these things, then you advise yourself. Look, energy sector you say is very sensitive. No one look at it, what person would enough. Kakrabeko, look, whatever it is, Sikana consolidation fund champion T. Consolidated fund more. The market say we consolidated fund. Energy sector secure woman, we say agri sector secure woman, Nina, one cigar. So you have to what 10 the variables.
Yeah.
Now what do you call budget to crowd to me prepare champion in to me 10 in near my run. A shift cigar from here into this side.
Yeah.
So to make sure that the relevant area, what I say, areas are fed. Near your queen. Now would the 2.7 billion I call Jubilee House, AD. Meanwhile, also 1.2 energy sector, and no, Doomso is likely to okay. Now one can say, are you serious? Says idea any relevant. Not why 4 billion now they are quarter to gold, no. Into what to me you 1.2 billion if you want now for good. Champion. Now they reduce no grand for 2 billion to talk. And then what set it? Share speed at which you're got to a pad, you're better to TV so speed because it will be contract. What I say? Now, what's the energy sector? Yeah, and it is at 300 million. Count to me, Fankoti, sad debt in Ibi.
Wait, me to be.
Yes, but what is it? Usha, Utumo say, I want to set your parameters right. And one say, you prepare budget, no? ne atete egum enti yemfa so ne enko so enti we na yedi buman enti it is rather unfortunate say Tembia, it keeps on recurring. You know, or remind us, one day who need them, now for power, no, so, anti-champion is good that we start talking about it. So we're showing them where they should get their monies and put it into the energy sector.
Akufo-Addo abandon na kanene gina so.
Yes,
na we dey kanene gina so.
Very good. Then I make a choice say, Akufo-Addo, me as an auditor, as a financial analyst, me make sure say, ne kwaya osi protected consolidated fund no. Utumi conserve a lot.
Okay.
It no di juye juma kesi no. Me na make a choice. Because we are champion. Most of the corruption allegations somebody to Akufo-Addo so na na ye hear say.
Eye no kre.
Eye no kre. And about where this go and no yes ni na eye no kre. O protective say obetuma breaking the junk bad champion. No one take it sika unnecessary and you free consolidated for and happy. Champion share enkola or show mu free SHS. Na share sika audition. O just say into otumo say osun san ho kakra bebe mu no esese me utilize it.
Okay.
So that say free SHS. Share ambulance or acquire. Look, the whole country champion everywhere now who has to tough.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Look, it rose. Sometimes you ask yourself, and here for no nya, says cano di yanina. So that Kakana, also Sonic Kakaka. No, no one called the 88 ministers now. Kanwa. And 2.7 billion. And also the 3 billion. And now 4 billion. As you look at, on only there, 327 million and what they manage here. And look at the gap. What I say? 327 million if 2.7 is about 2.3 billion.
Yeah.
What I say? Akufo-Addo the way because share energy sector. Not light so because and one a bit my boy. Akufo-Addo the way because champion and the or the back not the koye rules. Akufo-Addo the way because share agenda 111. What I say? And that's school feeding way. Yam to me first gano and continue. Ya said that's a terminated contract. And collect school, that's a baby jay, eduani ninti amujai. And in the name of Yeva new caterers, Monko. Obi contract in we were quarter to near my begu. Was a stop. Now, Nibana won't stop on. Obey them who belonging to this party. Look, about way Akufo-Addo about damn me born not me born abase, but who baka say and also a Dinian is a champion. On Lukuwada Ufiha. So what I say? Can't a cry, I said Dada now more than now, maintain new one in the Bibaka.
Yes. A be more up to now.
Yes.
Even I shall say at you.
1 second, sir. As would the old buy, Osimwe, no abesim. What was Sako all of a sudden?
Caterers need be a bear features or moon and no money, wouldn't say be NDC for.
Yes,
but MPP amount more can be
one. Yes, that is relevant. Make no say meaning pa. Let it be, sir. On one casa, will be a papa by was a young Casaprano, you say NDC. But you what they obeying we want terminate now in Kola now a be 50 squares so I'm like, look, when somebody put up a policy, na you good champion, you must sustain it.
Yeah.
But because of money and movement, any areas are moving say, yeah, this kind of far be you know, and no one away. What I said, I don't get look, the all budget I'm reading, expenditure bad 3D. When I say I can't think far. Because we say yeah, worker too. Obia for ministers be yeah worker. Ananebo anyana the narrative for na academia for no etwo and we must reduce the number of ministers. We must do this. We must do this.
Yeah.
Meboa. Now we reduce the number of ministers. I'm going to tell me the end goal. The end goal, to reduce costs. Anameboa. Meboa.
And one say, but I say, a can of a form.
A form. na to improve physical space
because that was the year na ekoso akufo-addo fa ministers bebre enti ebo man
ministers e kai ebo am ho now who's the way read this no all things be equal second years but it's like or you see 327 who the kwana ka about 200
yes
million 2.7 billion
with the champion classical example uchi salonka uchi V8 na uchi
yes
we say V8 na utofu bi a 10,000
very good
10,000 fuo no untimi wako chimi kai bi salonka and salonka buy
20,000 no what
doesn't make sense
it
doesn't make sense to me it doesn't make sense
so for super gia or so wa be gina wo say eyi be kache me nation wo akufo-addo time an area 10 million Ghana cedi no de hwa and about 78 million
for communication.
Look at 7 times or 8 times addition come. Now over catch say energy sector a crisis we are waiting for you. What does it tell me? I know be basa.
Moba akonya so dum so na Ghana for pamomo.
What is that?
Masaba boy koko.
What's that boy koko? Me what the budget akese tell me it answer me won say mama for this for so 78 million that Jubilee house. Oh there. What there? You see the 4 back go champion. You see the 4 back. You see what this here. Just
for enjoy you. Just 4 months to pull now.
4 months to pay.
4 years in the Sunday.
And so for say now because say $25,000 back. You see what to for?
Ba ko bia me phone no moton o de bag Ghana scam e modro ba ko phone ba ko or $17,000
dollars
na ba ko 20 something thousand
yes what to for and the crown no kwan wa say no abeja no be catch God Jesus Christ Ghana no we say akufo-addo time instead of all 8 agencies 10 million no the cost or information or whatever it is. And now they're 78 million. And the champion, we are having this a year mobile warning because look, I'm prioritizing expenditure. And our areas are any relevant. And I'm this because I want you better. But relevant areas, you know, how much damn budget, including the energy sector. And that's where we are. Our big sector go and look at the same thing. What the price is only say cocoa 3,001 na akufo-addo the what is here better so
hey
simply because I am said dollar no
I drop it
near you see this into yeah better so
hey you can say me be kroma
what you say
obi recruit 3,001
yes yeah better so na dollar you see no ahode no akosoro went no I look at it necessary what they won't be here for simply because budget in Mankasa ni budget ma agri sector na so sikani so what you say we have budget near the akoto to gold you have budget near the akoto edna near di what you say mommy enka na nyasa me party ninti no na me party ade bi na nya wo koda sum no mu a wo shega to now sumni ba nia wodi be ya wo barber shop na eyi no wo beji.
The sad aspect is I don't understand some Ghanaians. All these government appointees bebre na o plan to omfio.
Yes,
can you do ma obeso generator?
Yes,
wo ordinary citizen no not oshow de wo.
Yeah,
besa fire area dey
abrel.
So issues like this, and you can say who belong to this political party.
Yes,
because doom so the bar affect you.
What has end? Who get to listen to me? Sami Jefi call look. You see appointing as CEO of what? Cocoa board. Look at in the monument our deco. Now look one. Now annual salary is 1.5 million.
Was it 15 billion?
15 billion
a year.
Who divided by 12 or budget 125,000 Ghana cedi every month. What get to what support us had you with?
Bosome aketua. As a president.
Oh, no one is looming crisis energy baba. not the way Masami Jevi. We're budgeting 4 billion from the budget.
125,000
to God board.
Over 1.25 billion a month.
A month. Two. Now, say every year, say yancheni emolument now, our automatic increment of 15%. And 15%, you know, is almost 19,140.
What about account?
I have account.
It's almost 140,000 plus.
Yes. Yes. Inti, I don't know, 18,750. Calculation what?
Inti, I mean, you have the calculation.
Salary, no, 125 plus 18,750.
125,000.
Yes.
125,000 plus 18,750.
Automatic 15% adjustment.
Into a budget 143,700. 750 no crown will be aketio.
18,000 no crown. How many CEOs in Ajisa?
Inti uni bagana sikada dan mo budget 1.43 billion
every month.
Every month.
Now beyond that, now allowance for per month, clothing. Natalia Okoshe. I have 15% of the salary.
Natalia, you never come.
What ticket to listen to me? 15%.
God board or CEO.
And Okapete, I don't see 18,750. You demand every month.
My goodness.
Often Koto Atadian. And look, ni security. 2. Each one. SSC Amano 6,000.
Security
and 2.
Security community.
I into system.
Ebet you be a 60 million.
System.
And this one for security now. But this is connected. Jack, you die in a guabon.
Gardener 2. Back 40 million. 4,000. 2.
The menu 8,000.
8,000.
Or Cassere. Ne flowers or no arbitrary so or no gardener obey if you do. Obey this is can see.
Sanity. Now. Allowance to your fuel allocation. Yamano 1,500 liters.
Fuel.
Every month.
1,500 liters
every month. Look, and a liter is 12 cedis, 70 cents. And to the multiplier, a month fuel was 19,140. What you want? No, because it was a looming power crisis. Now, what you want to suppose as I deal with? And struggle. Besides,
Makache followers of political parties.
What does it?
Who the party?
What the party? Beyond that, every year, as I said, you tell you only 2 cars, V8 and then other Porsche car. Specification, other Porsche car. And the Albayano, when you V8 back with you, when you V8, and Wakoto Porsche car, Wakoto Range Rover. Range Rover, the price, estimated retail price is $450,000. I know this kind of more in my garden.
$450,000.
That is it. And we had the other Porsche car outside the V8. Now, what you want? Obakacha said, "Lumi power crisis." We were not serious. Look, travel, travel. And I mean, travel every year. As a so 30 days off. No, as I said, I saw 2 coin. Now, 2 coin. Ni plane ticket and go account ne ma 2 house help and come is about 7% and then I'm now bedroom pedium not on Romo no 2 coins what say 30 days no bedia every day as only $2,000.
Japon.
What I say?
Japon. Japon. Yabregu. The champion Yabregu. Asama de bia me se odi MPP achi kawakoma to ye mento aba siwo keke. My goodness. Hey! Sika. Well, you ever say Yapon nana ame ya kwame. Anso o se love your guests informed. I say love your guests informed and intelligent. Your guest is very intelligent. Champion or a chartered accountant. Keep it up. Or say I'm enjoying the program. David Kweku. Also the need about tomorrow. George, it's a message in also. Me win a champion. Kofi, I love the way you praise God. It's touching in everything. We should thank God because He knows what is good for us. Ghana is blessed with Ken, but MPP don't appreciate him, but love him. It does, Mama. It does. Let Ken be Ken, and that's what Aquawe. Nobody did the message about me. Mosumpo, me more dimpo. Obi platforms so baby did the no message about me kind. And because my catch was some sort of the so. I say, Mr. Donko, God bless you so much. Wonderful discussion and great discussion. What a show! Happy birthday to Abigail Ohenewa, of Kumasi South Hospital. Ohenewa de Mibao. Remember this auntie. Abigail Ohenewa, today is your birthday. Oh, Kumasi South Hospital from Danso, Deborah. Okay. Auntie Abigail Ohenewa of Kumasi South Hospital. Happy birthday. And come on, I mean, papa. Na ontonkwa ndamo. Yede esi awa ebet na ba kubin so ewa ha se ya yede twem wo ha se. Okay. Nti we Stephanie Echen Afo. Mr. Evangelist Bana. Okay, this is coming from your mom and dad. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Oh, Evangelist, me Evangelist. Justice Afo. Neba ba no. Abigail, Stephanie. Listen what. My body away, and she be obey by what come cry. Ultimately say yes, be very fine. Happy birthday, Enko and fa amano. Na onton kwanam champion you better us next week.
Yes, yeah, that's
na same way there.
Na champion unim niente ya suspend CJ no. Unim one of the petition. One of the petition you call say ordinary ne ma atukwa. Hwemamia wa razi through a year to this age.
It is even part of an emolument.
That who see you sami you go on emolument no. O to kwaya travel.
And you can say ono to kwantiam pamna.
Na sami you fi ado ade here ma me CJ ma me you do ade.
Agyapong
next week.
Champion, you better us next week. Busha for Mamena and entire production team na say George Sarkodie focus. Elder Kwesi Ninsen, Elekem, NFA Bentay, me dad this crew, my idea pa, NFA Justice Alpha Evangelist, WBCR, and Mr. Finn. A better Bibia also where I say. There was a passer or here, there were TA. I may have done not do ya, a bit share that Joada at the committee, at the Owa Hene entry Buisia. Up next, a national agenda. We're a Christian Donko and a boy with this discussion. I mean, Papa, Yamenka, no on Tonquanum. Amen.